Hey everyone! People have been emailing us asking about how to preserve herbs and spices and things like this. And we were just over at our friend Wiley's house. He was showing us the bees. I remember from the little bee tour. But Wiley showed us how you can use the microwave to store, preserve, dry mint. And mint around here grows like a weed, so we just kind of let it go through the yard. Excuse me. Anyway, we let mint grow just about anywhere. So we're gonna pick a bunch of it and we're gonna microwave it and dry it, and we'll show you how to do it. All right? So you want to cut off the seed heads there, like that. But this stuff's there's a ton of it here.
I think they're different kinds. I think the kind over here is different from the kind over there.
Yes, there's spearmint, there's peppermint, and then there's the yellow Labrador.
They don't smell so minty fresh. Are the smaller leaves better than the larger leaves? Or does it matter?
I don't know.
You're supposed to know.
I don't know everything. That's the beauty of Garden Fork. Okay, everyone. So we just came back from the country and we were harvesting a bunch of different herbs and stuff. And I thought, let's try and dry herbs. We've got a lot of email from people going, hey, how do you dry herbs? One fella on the greenhouse has emailed me a couple times, and he puts herbs on the dashboard of his car when he parks it in the parking lot at work. Kind of a cool idea. Puts out paper towels and then puts the herbs on there, and it gets quite warm in the car and they dry. I had this idea of trying to dry herbs in the microwave, and so my buddy Tony here, one of my best friends, is running the camera.
Hello.
Hello. He's giving me a lot of cool ideas for the show. And so we have some mint, which grows, like a weed, and we have some chives, and I thought, let's try and dry these. We'll see what happens, So I got these chives here, and I really like to use scissors because it's a lot easier than trying to mince this stuff, but we're going to cut this into small pieces, or relatively small pieces, like they do in the restaurant. But I like scissors because that way I don't cut myself. So we'll cut a bunch of this. That's a good idea, don't you think?
Yeah, it's very nifty.
And then we have some mint here. Now I'm wondering, can you do the mint, could we do it leave it on the stem?
There's too much water with the stem. I'd say if you could try to, just pull it down to the leaves.
Okay,
It'll
okay.
reduce drying time.
So this is to get the leaves off, you hold it up at the tip here, and then just kind of hold your fingers around the stem and pull it down like that, and they come off. It's not going to be perfect, but what isn't Garden Fork? So it's kind of like, you can also do this with rosemary, oregano, things like that. Stuff. Oh, that smells great. That really smells great. So I'm going to try this with wax paper. I think you could use parchment paper with this, or even paper towels. But parchment paper is kind of expensive, and we always have wax paper laying around. So let's just try this. Now, should this be kind of ideally in one layer, I think. You don't want to
Break it up a bit, I guess.
Microwaves are all different. They all have different power ranges or whatever, so I think we should have this pulse on and off, not at the super high setting. What do you think, Tony?
Yep.
So I'm going to try this at, why don't we say half power for 3 minutes and see what happens, okay? Go. All right. Now we wait, see what happens. I don't know. Do you think it'll work?
We'll find out shortly.
This is kind of like watching paint dry, so it's been very exciting. Tony and I have been watching chives spin. So
I got my PhD while I was waiting.
yeah. Ooh, that's hot. Okay.
Oven mitt?
Let's get an oven mitt or something.
Asbestos hands. What do they look like?
Oh wow, look at that. Wow, that's dry. Look at that. That looks very cool.
Bone dry.
Well, there's a little bit of moisture there, but
I'll run it again, but the grain is impressive.
Yeah. So half power works pretty good. I I bet we could do it longer at a lower power and we get a better drying rate out of this, I bet. Yeah, I mean,
Garden fresh.
it smells like dried chives. The whole apartment smells like chives right now because we've been microwaving chives.
We'll put a steak in the oven.
Let's try it with the mint now. Let's see what happens. But this is, a simple way to do it. We were just talking about drying tomatoes, and you can dry tomatoes in the oven. Maybe we'll do that at some point, but that's a big job. So these leaves are a lot thinner. So I think I'm gonna go for a lower power rating. I don't know, it just seems to make sense. Do I make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. So 3 minutes at 40%. And now we drink coffee. All right, so it's beeped again. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, these are,
You want to get the lid?
Yeah.
There we go.
Nope, note to self. Wow, look at these. That's not bad at all. But no, this would be great. So, wow, this is kind of a fun little experiment we did here.
Very nice.
Who knew? So again, you don't need a lot of complicated equipment. Wow, that plate is hot.
Looks good. Wow. It's beautiful. The color's still like...
Yeah. Do I get a kiss? Do I get anything? No. Oh well. All right, so there you go. Another neat thing to do. It's really simple. Just set the microwave on a lower heat setting. I'd say start at like 30 or 40% and try 50%. Just don't want to burn the leaves. That's the big trick here. And then, you get yourself one of these jars like this and put them in there. And it's good, right? Is it good, Hen? She could care less. Anyway, we're gonna go to the dog store. She's gonna get a little dog toy now, so. All right, so come to the greenhouse, green-house.tv. Do you have like a cool way to preserve herbs or some other cool thing you wanna share with us? You can post pictures. When you sign up in the greenhouse, you have your own blog too, by the way, which is really neat. And you get to hang out with Henry. Do I get a kiss, please? This is the love I get. All right, I'll see you later. Thank you. Thank you.